The crucial 1 hour session is underway here at the Mugello World Circuit. We're all set then. This amazing Italian Grand Prix venue always provides the drama. 60 minutes ahead then to decide who goes in Q1 and Q2. Hello everybody, welcome to the 1 hour session. This is it then, practice well and truly underway. Running orders to be decided and a lot to look forward to as well. We've got everything set up here on the YouTube deck, and Megan Birch is going to be joining us shortly up in the commentary box as well to get her thoughts on the proceedings as we see them. It's a little bit chilly in this commentary box as well. I've been out of it for 45 minutes. I've commentated on the Moto E race and the Moto 3 race of the French Grand Prix. Coming up after this, I've got to do Moto at 3:30. I've got to do Moto 2's French Grand Prix. You'll get all of those, though, later on today. Uploaded, getting all set, and as well in the morning you can watch the Moto E Catalan Grand Prix because that's going to be edited too. Got a lot of editing to do tonight to get it all sorted, but them's the breaks. So here we are then, and in the break it was full of action. Moto 3 and Moto 2 having their sessions as well out there. But interestingly enough, one thing that I found was that there was a lot of rumours going around as to why Marc Marquez was apparently going into the Red Bull KTM hospitality unit, amid rumours as exactly where he's going to be racing next year, considering the fact that it has been said that he wants to race on a factory main up-to-date bike, not a year-old bike that he's having to do this year because he's on the 23 Ducati, not the 24. Now, many people said, oh, is he going to Aprilia? Is he going to KTM? Is he already leaving the team? No, Mark is not going to leave Ducati. He waited so long to get there. He wants to be at Ducati. He will be at Gresini or the factory Ducati team. That seems now a certainty. But as Simon Patterson pointed out, he is a Red Bull sponsored rider and he's going into the Red Bull hospitality area. Not unusual to see that happen, to meet with sponsors and to keep everyone happy. Wasn't the KTM factory at all. It was the Red Bull area of the sponsorship. So a few people down there in the MotoGP paddock sort of jumping before they could walk in many respects. But no, it was all good so far. We've updated the timing screens. I hope they are working because I've just set it all up, but now it looks like it's... Are you kidding me? I set it all up at the end of the practice session and now it all looks glitchy. Right. Tell you what, isn't that just typical? Absolutely typical. I set it all up massively. I did all the hard work. It was all set up, all looked nice and fancy, and then it changes. Right in the session it changes. Right, there we go. Let's get that sorted. Honestly, sick to death of it. It all just sort of shifts up one, doesn't it, as well? There we go. I spent a lot of hard work on that at the end of that, of the last session, make sure it all worked. Also, told Megan what time to be in the commentary box for. Is she late? Yes, of course she is. We are here. Really was typical. Yeah. Really was. It's not going to be... He's not going to go anywhere. Right, first times coming through then. Remember, the top 10 progress their way automatically into the second part of qualifying. So it's Antonio on a 147.612. Nakagami, Bezzecchi, Alex Marquez, Pedro Acosta, Morbidelli. Oh, look at that. May as well just stop talking. It's changing as fast as you can say it is up here on the timing monitors. So it really is quite a gap between them. You see the gaps previous at the moment on their last lap times. Everyone's setting faster times. Maverick Vinales shooting up to the top. Predictable as ever. As you see, Juan Mir coming through turns 4 and 5. And Lorenzo down towards Casanova. So it's a 1:46.165. That's the benchmark time as we take a look at Juan Mir. Honda, very much, if you weren't with us this morning, rumours swirling around once again this season that Repsol have left them as a main manufacturer sponsor. That seems to be creating a little bit more traction, but we'll see. We hear that pretty much year in, year out from them, so we can never really take it with a pinch of salt anyway. Alex Marquez up by 0.178 in that second sector, so finding some time. Medium front, soft rear tyre coming through as well. So yeah, we've adjusted the timing towers. We've fixed the timing tower, finally, because it was just causing us loads of problems. So fingers crossed that's set for the weekend, but it keeps moving around so much, it's really annoying. Really is, because I thought it was all set nicely, it was all set perfectly, everything was in the right order, and then no, it wasn't. Sector times are jumping around. Look at that. Marc Marquez jumps out of nowhere. He got the toe from everybody, and everyone jumps around in that middle sector. So it's Marc Marquez, a 145.582. Maverick Vinales on a 146.165. Pedro Acosta, 146.185 as well. Alex Marquez fourth. Fabio Quartararo fifth. As Jack Miller crosses the line and goes sixth, a 146.708. So he too improves on position. The top speeds as they stand at the moment. Pedro Acosta, Paulo Espargaro, here we go. 336 kilometres an hour, 227.8 mile per hour, 366.1 kilometres down the start straight. 227 mile an hour into the braking zone. That's faster than a Formula One car went into that braking zone at turn one. Unbelievable as well. As they turn through, back into turns 2 and 3 through Luco. And through Acrobiata 2 becomes Pedro Acosta, who went down this morning at this part of the track as well. Small error. The front dipping in mid-exit. He's 6th fastest at the moment. Top 10 after the opening gambits then. Marc Marquez, Alex Rins, Fabio Quartararo, Pecco Bagnaia, Maverick Vinales, Pedro Acosta, Alex Marquez, Anea Bastianini, Jorge Martin and Raul Fernandez. They have the top 10 at the moment as things stand. We're seeing Pedro Acosta now. Oh, and who's that? Is that Juan Mir through the gravel? Yeah, yellow flag's out, and now it's retrieved, but Juan Mir through the gravel, coming through Biondati chicane at turns 13 and 14. So just went slightly off the track, keeps it on. Pedro Acosta goes fourth now. There we go, 146.026. Bezzecchi goes sixth. Morbidelli 13th fastest as well at the moment. Digi does a 146.821. He goes 14th fastest. So there are some times still left on the board. Juan Mir with the front tracks full of gravel comes across the line. And he goes non-improvement, obviously, because he was off the track. And there he is. Instead of doing the normal MotoGP, he rally crossed it at the exit of Biondati 2 chicane. So as they come into it as well, Raul Fernandez is 11th on a 146.438. Morbidelli's moving up. Hello to Gift, who says, welcome back, JB. Missed having you on here for MotoGP. Well, we've been stuck on the second channel for a while.
Hi.
Hello, Megan. How are you?
I can't hear myself.
That's because your headphones aren't turned up.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm always 10 minutes late.
Yeah, thanks for that. Nice to be back on the main channel as well, isn't it, Megan?
It is. I accidentally put my sleeve in dishwater.
Yeah, let me roll it up for you.
No, it'll just annoy me. As long as I can keep like that.
Hello, Robin. Nice to see you again. Yeah, look, we've fixed the timing towers. All fixed. Yay. Let's go into it. More traditional nightmare scenes and gravel for Honda, sadly so. So we're finally back after, what was it? Spanish Grand Prix is when the block happened in qualifying.
Almost a month, I'd say 3 weeks.
Yeah, so we didn't do the Spanish Grand Prix live because I was at Donington, so we did that on the Thursday. French Grand Prix was live on Twitch, and then we did it live on second channel. And then the Catalan Grand Prix was live all on YouTube, which got about 60,000 viewers in total across the weekend, which was really nice.
That was a lot.
Yeah, 31,000 in the sprint, 21,000 in the race, and 8,000 around the other streams as well. So really is thank you to everyone who made their way over. But everything got uploaded onto the main channel anyway. So if you didn't see it, it's on the main channel, all the streams as well. We're doing a bit of tidying up now that Dawn have let us go, including getting back the Qatar first practice session report. Not even the session, just a report that they immediately went, nope, sorry, can't do it. So we've had to edit out the track guide, so I'm having to redo some of that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm having to redo a report I did on a practice session just so it's there. So if you see Qatar pop up anywhere, you know why? Because we're just sorting everything out from the Dorna problems. But yeah.
Is this a replay, Bagnaia? I have no idea why they do such slow replays of nothing happening.
It grates on me. The Dorna TV directions still need to change a little bit, I suppose. But yeah. And now,
What's that?
I mean, this is a wing interference at the back of the bike there, brand new. I think that's what they were trying to highlight. But
Bit wind.
Yeah. It is very windy as well. 5 kilometres blowing
Oh.
from the south, 53% chance of rain out there
That's
as well.
like 2 kilometres
Yeah.
above what I would recommend.
Just a reminder that this Grand Prix airs live from JB Motorsports. The next Grand Prix in 3 weeks' time, I think, is also on this channel. But the German Grand Prix is on JB Motorsports 2. That's because we've got the British Grand Prix for Formula 1 that weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're avoiding that clash. And then after that, the Netherlands will be on the main channel as well. So after that, we sort of get okay in the second half of the season. Just there'll be a few races where we're going to switch to JB2 to avoid clashes.
Acosta's had his lap time cancelled.
Right, and that's a problem because that's now dropped him down into 4th place as Bezecchi goes a little bit wide down at turn 1 as well. Nice to have you back though. Yeah, well, you did do Catalunya. The 2 laps where you sent me out the box because the TV pictures in here failed.
Yeah. Oh, cancelled for
Marini.
rider 10.
Marini.
And I need to still relearn all these names. I feel like when I'm left on my own in MotoGP, I need more practice at, speaking and analysing things because I just feel like it's not good. This is Acosta, but a wiggle there going round a corner. Turn 1!
Yes.
It says turn 1.
Yeah, and he's gone through the gravel down at the first corner as well.
I need more practice.
Right, Polo Spargo has got the highest ever speed in MotoGP at 227.8 mile an hour. That's 336.1 kilometres an hour. No, 366.1 kilometres an hour. So the fastest ever man in a straight line in MotoGP history is Polo Spargo on a KTM. That's impressive, and showing that Ducati don't have the straight line speed here either.
Wait, Pole's back.
Only for this weekend, yeah. He's a wild card rider.
Brothers.
Yeah, Pole and Aleix back as well, which is causing me nothing but havoc as well. Up here, trying to
Why
commentate.
can't he come back forever?
Well, get rid of Jack Miller, get rid of Brad Binder. Pole could take the seat back, and then we'll have him and Acosta on the main team.
That could work.
Yeah, and drop Binder back down to Gas.
I could see Pole and Acosta work.
Pole and Acosta would work together. I think that's what this weekend's about, really. It's just like bring Pole back up to speed on a brand new KTM, and then because of course last year broken chest, wasn't it really as well?
Yeah, he didn't have a great time with it.
No, taken out, he pulled him out in round 1, and then took him half the season to recover, and then the second half of the season he was injured again. It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
how much.
he wasn't destined to do that season.
No. Jack Attack's gone P10 though on a 1:46.7, beaten immediately by Jorge Martin, who comes across the line. Maverick Vinales stays 7th, but Martin goes up into 7th place.
Red lap
8th
time.
place on a 1:46.197. Pedro Acosta has got that fastest first sector time. You're right, Megan. 20.
Ooh, Bezecchi's trying to catch up in sector 2, though he just can't quite get it. I feel like I'm talking too low, so I'm going to just increase my volume.
No, you're fine.
Really? I don't feel like it.
It's your microphone level here.
No, I'm fine. I don't want to
Your
suddenly
headset
hear a really loud noise.
Oh, look at that!
89.
Pedro Acosta is 3,000ths of a second faster, and now he's dropped 2.5 tenths in the middle sector as well.
Martin's that time cancelled.
Right, that's dropped him out from 7th to 11th then. That puts Jack Miller back into 10th place, so there are still a few problems coming through. Acosta comes down out of into Bia. Well, that's this out of Aquabiata 1 and 2. He's down now towards the back half of the chicane area. This is the turn 12 hairpin before the Biondati chicane.
Taking that quite smoothly.
Nice exit, wasn't it? He's still 2.5 tenths down though on his own best time.
Yeah. Oh, not a great turn 13.
That's Biondati 1 and then Biondati 2. And then this is down to the last corner, the turn 15 hairpin. Haven't yet got the track map in front of me as well, so I'm trying to do this all from memory.
Turn 15 looks good. Kept it all right. The exit could have used some... Oh. Yeah, he went over the pit lane line.
It stays false anyway. 1:46.093.
Could have held that
Not a
better.
best time.
Could have held that better.
Several riders coming into the pit lane now, so not setting any meaningful sectors at all, as you can tell on your data screen. Oh, saying that, Pedro Acosta's first sector is a slight improvement on a personal best, 24.875, but not a fast overall, just an improvement on his best.
Can someone put Red Bull in their cereal or something? Because they need that energeticness.
They are Red Bull KTM Tech 3, remember? The gas team, at least. Factory bike.
Yeah, I think they need that wake-up call, but again, so do a lot of people.
Wake up call, it's 3:15 in the afternoon over there in Italy, in Tuscany.
I know.
Here, it's 2:15.
I think Noemi must have landed by now.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me, actually. I've got to update my notes here in the commentary box as to what I've done and what I haven't done.
How long does it take to get to Germany?
I have not got a clue.
I'm just going to look that up. My best friend's gone to Germany for a month.
Naomi?
Yeah. Her flight was at 11:15, I think. Yeah, she's going there. I think she's doing a bit of studying, a little extra bit.
Sorry, that's just really annoying me. There you go. It's really annoying me on the side of it because I'm looking at it. It's like, you've got hair out of place.
I'm not sure though. I think she has a family member there. I'm not sure.
Right. Just to remind you what we've got coming up later on today, at 8 o'clock British Summer Time, you've got IndyCar from Detroit, their first practice session, the World Feed Tech E3 there. Tomorrow, on Saturday the 1st of June, 9:10, you've got the Italian Grand Prix free practice 2. That'll lead in immediately to qualifying. Myself and Megan in that one as well. Hopefully as well Maddie Patterson if I can get her on a phone call quickly later on. 11:15, MotoGP Italy Race 1. That's going to be live. 2 o'clock is going to be the MotoGP sprint race as well. So we're on air at 1:50. British Summer Time, and then you've also got during that time Josh T putting on the IndyCar Detroit Practice 2, and then at 5:15 you've got IndyCar Detroit qualifying, myself and Josh T on the call. Rins crosses the line, stays second. Yamaha seem to be back up to full speed at least at some point. Marc Marquez tops their time sessions.
Right. You're really enjoying having like a sheet like that, aren't you?
Yeah. Do you want me to read you about Sunday? Sunday, 8:40, warm-up, 10 a.m. This is all British Summer Time, by the way. 10 a.m, Moto 3, 11:15, Moto 2, 12:45, MotoGP, 2:30, IndyCar Detroit warm-up, 5 o'clock, IndyCar Detroit Grand Prix, 8:30, NASCAR at Worldwide Technology Raceway.
That's a lot. There's a lot on. Not as much as last weekend.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you say that. Yeah, definitely not as much as last week.
yeah, last week was
Long.
insane.
42. There's not that many on this week.
Right. Speaking of 42 minutes are left on the clock. So
I would have
this
printed it
practice
out,
session-
but we don't have enough ink. So
No.
that's
So
fine.
this is why I write things down.
That's why I'm writing mine down as well. My little guide for the week.
Yeah.
And then I'll have my notes up in a minute. To be fair, I've shrunken my MotoGP notes down from what was the 3 pages down to 2 A4.
Yes, it is very impressive.
Yeah. And a map. I think I only print 4 pages out now. 1 map, 1 stat sheet, 1 page of information. Maybe it's only 3, because I can't think what the
And
fourth
the
is.
ink thanks you.
Maybe it's the grid? I don't know. Do we
Maybe.
print the grid out? Oh, I can never remember these days.
I think you do.
Yeah. Oh, it's grid then. Unless there's some bit of information I've just forgotten that we don't have and usually have as well.
Is this
Coming through.
Vinales?
Yeah, P7 at the moment is Maverick on a 146.165 as well.
Just entering sector 2 now.
Should I message Maddie and say, help, can you come on for 5 minutes?
No. For now.
She's still busy. She's at the media centre anyway. I'll give Maddie a text later and say, have you got time in between the 2 qualifying sessions tomorrow? Because I'd really like to get Maddie on before the qualifying session. And then I'd really like to get her on before race day as well, in our build-up show. Somewhere around there.
Quartararo's heading out.
Because Maddie has actually been helpful over the last few races, even though she hasn't been on air because we got messed around. Maddie was supposed to be on our race day coverage at the Spanish Grand Prix because it was supposed to be we both join in. So I give the update for Donny, she gives the update from trackside at Barcelona. But obviously that didn't happen. Julie is going to be back with us soon as well. Welcome to the Italian Grand Prix. Hello, Mohammed. Nice to see you again.
Martin was just warming up his tyres. Was it Martin? No, it was Quartararo who was warming up his tyres. Martin was in front. He was going like, is he meant to be doing that in the pit lane? I don't think he should. What happens if he...
Safest place to do it is the pit lane rather than the track.
I'd rather do it on the track.
No.
What happens if he loses grip and if your bike ends up going into a garage?
That slow speed, the tyres will still be a little bit hot from the tyre blankets, so it's fine. Just trying to keep those in. It's more about trying to get the brake temperatures up at that point when they go side by side because they're pulling the brakes at the same time.
Marini's just had a little wobble on a straight as well.
One thing that riders always say about this track in particular, because it's downhill quite much, they always feel like they're going forward a little bit, and they always feel like their suits are extra tight because of course they're super grippy, and the seat pads have got grips on them like a bathroom mat you've got on it as well. So the riders always say that they always get chafing. even Maria Herina in the Moto E says as well that she's getting massive grips around her thigh as well because they're always sat forward and then it's like you're pulling your trousers backwards. So
I can imagine it also feels like they're going over the top.
Yeah, and considering it's it does, and considering it's all-in-one fire suit,
it's not very comfortable.
Yeah, you're always constantly sort of tugging with it down the straight.
Oh, that sounds like my idea of hell.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. It's a wonderful track to ride, but from a suit point of view, because you're constantly going downhill, you always feel like you're being thrown over the top of the bike, and you're always effectively being pulled like that. I pulled the back of Megan's tops for anybody wondering. So,
yeah.
See what I mean? It's like that. You pull it and you go like, oh, I don't like that feeling. Because you feel like you can't breathe almost.
I would hate that.
And then imagine they've got the helmets on as well. So you're struggling to breathe. It's a physical race, this one. It really, really is.
Are they being tortured like Darth Vader or something?
Well, the helmet, sort of the strap and that lot as well. You get it wrong, it's like, can't do anything.
I can imagine they feel like saying... like you're a part of the Rebel Alliance whenever they have to go on this track.
Well, you go downhill and you go uphill, and Biodati's the worst one because that's coming out of... Look, this is it. Into Casanova. You're downhill about 6 stories. It's about the same drop we have at Portimao. And then, through Acrobiada 1, it's a flat-out section. And then it rises right back up suddenly. And you've got to build the power and keep the lean angle in as well. It's one of the hardest 2 corners in MotoGP, the two Acrobiadas.
Can you imagine the F1 going around it?
Well, they did, remember. We've been here in Tuscany. We've been back in 2020, yeah.
Did they like that?
The 3 red flags. Don't you remember?
Oh, no, I'm guessing they didn't like that if they kept crashing.
Do you remember Russell restarting the race and everyone crashing behind them? And then the start line crash. And then Stroll went off in the barrier at Acrobiada. And we had 3 starts and 2 red flags.
It's vaguely familiar.
It was 2020.
Nakagami's had his lap time deleted.
The crash at the start where...
I need to watch that race again.
Crash at the start where Verstappen crashed out into the gravel.
I kind of do remember that.
Yeah.
I remember all the crashes for Verstappen because it happened so little.
The first time we had a red safety car, Ferrari's 1000th race. The little red F1 logo at the bottom corner. We were live on YouTube for it.
I'm going to have to go back and watch.
It was one of our basic ones, though.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we have now.
It was at the beginning.
Yeah. Many people wanted me to go back and redo that season with better graphics.
But we already know well, obviously we don't know what happened.
No, just sort of edit it and, yeah, like we do with classic races. Might do one day. Go back and
like
sort them all out.
colourising old TV shows that are black and white.
Yeah, might go and fix them that one day as well. Hello, Omi, who comes back in. Hello, Omi. And SH2 has changed his name now, but Hershon says Gasly and Verstappen. Also, the 4-car crash in the restart between Sainz, Magnussen, and Tiffany Giovinazzi. Do you remember that one? Giovinazzi going up in the air? Sainz
I vaguely remember.
Sainz and the McLaren damaging his wrist.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Red flag came out lap 7, I think. Or lap 9. Lap 9.
In fairness, this was 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago. So.
3 and a bit at the moment.
It's basically 4.
We're not quite there yet because, of course, the season doesn't start until then. Tuscany has lots of action for F2 and F3 as well. Yeah, the F3 races here were fantastic. F2 too.
Let's go back and watch this.
I wish we could come back for the Tuscan Grand Prix. I really do.
Ooh, why don't we?
It was a one-off thanks to COVID, really. To be fair, I wish COVID would happen again, that style.
What? No.
No. In terms of throwing up the calendar, because we actually had a very decent calendar in 2020.
We did.
Turkey. We had Turkey, Tuscany here at Mugello, Imola came back, Nürburgring came back as well. It was a fantastic calendar.
Oh, I remember that season. I could not get Nürburgring right.
Yeah, Nuremberg you kept saying several times. I was like, no, that's Nuremberg is a different race circuit in Nuremberg, but this is not Nurembergring. That's a different circuit. This is the Nürburgring. Didn't help that we had a giant German flag, because the Eiffel Grand Prix is the first race we did with this computer and that webcam. It was the first race we did, and we didn't have this middle checkered flag. It didn't arrive in time. So for the German Grand Prix, well, it was the Eiffel Grand Prix, but for what was the German Grand Prix, we had a German flag in the middle instead. Because, do you remember? It's right here.
I have not seen one.
We had this up, do you remember?
Yeah, we had that.
It was there.
Oh, that's a lot of dust.
And that's just sat here for the past 4 years because we haven't needed it. We've got the Silverstone British flag as well.
We need all the flags. For all of
down there.
We need all the flags. I can see it.
That'll go up for the British Grand Prix.
We need all the flags for each of the races. And then we can just put it.
That cost I think £5 as it was. So that cost her 7 or 8 quid. So that one I got in Wembley in 2008, that one I got in Wembley in 2013, and this one I bought myself in 2020 because we needed one for the middle.
Yes.
So we just didn't have the flags. Yeah. Also the Shakir Grand Prix, the 87 lap race. Yeah, Shakir too. That was a great race. I wish we could do the outer loop more. Shakir was fantastic for an F1 race. Across the line comes Raul Fernandez, moves inside the top 10. It's a 146.194 for him. That puts Alex Marquez down to 10th. Yellow at sector 4. That's the last 2 corners. And well, that helps us on the TV picture. Oh, it's a big one. It's a huge one. It's Pedro Acosta for the second time today, and the bike has been absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, that's the end of his session today.
Pedro is up and walking away. He tried to get the bike up.
His airsuit's gone off, so it's really funny watching him walk away.
Yeah, it looks like one of those apps as well with the bionic man. So Pedro Acosta has crashed. It's at Beer Daddy 1 and 2. So he turns into the first chicane, and it's exactly like Valentino Rossi did back in 2010 when he broke his leg here at Mugello. It's exactly the same. The front buckles in on exit when he tries to twist over to lean. And Pedro Acosta has been very, very lucky there. But that's one gas bike absolutely destroyed.
You know why? Because his airbag's actually gone off.
Oh, trying to go uphill on a moped. You're very brave, sir. You're very brave. Go on, then. Yeah, look at it. Acosta's gone off and he's pushing him. He's pushing him up the hill. The little scooter can't make it up the hill. So Pedro Acosta got up and pushed. And everyone at Repsol, everyone at Gas are absolutely laughing their head off.
I bet it feels so weird to say, usually I'm the one on the bike pushing.
Get off and push. It had no. Well, how's a little Vespa going to get up there? As I see Acosta go down again.
The camera weirdly stayed intact.
Look at that, he's damaged the rip-off. Oh, and he's got gravel in his glove as well.
It was so funny watching him run then.
Yeah.
Because he was so full with air, he was just
walking around like that, yeah. Well, it's quite funny. He's okay though, which I'm delighted to tell you that fact as well. Quadraro across the line, stays 6th. Martin stays 7th. Bagnaia, though, is 6 thousandths off the pace of Marc Marquez on a medium front soft rear roll tyre. They've both done 9 laps, so Pecco might just find something. Where is he? He's coming down into Accobiata 1 and 2, and he's dropped 2 tenths already.
Do you know why? Because he and Quattararo, for some reason, are acting like it's a race.
Yeah, they're not actually keeping it together, are they? They're doing race pace data, which makes sense in the practice session at about the same time as the race. But
different conditions.
Yeah, vastly. We're expecting rain on Sunday. Oh. Yeah. So, in my opinion, I would have just gone for another quali lap, because if it rains later, you're stuffed. If the rain comes down in the next half an hour, we've got, what, last 10 minutes are usually the go point in a practice session for the top 10 quality positions. So, yeah, I'll go there. Binder's down by 2.1 seconds. Bagnaia's 3.5 tenths down. In fact, his Xbox down. 360. 0.360.
That's funny.
Down, yeah, that's also. Across the line.
Also, if you put a plus on its side, it is X. So it was
Xbox. Apparently Detroit's starting in a couple of hours. I already know. 8 o'clock.
Photographer.
I'd love to be trackside from MotoGP. I really, really would. Acosta is having a great period of time as well in the last few race weekends. Yep, crashed at the French Grand Prix. Crashed at the Catalan Grand Prix.
He's getting his crash data in.
Second crash of the day. Acosta's a rookie in the gas bike in P4, whereas Binder and Miller in the Red Bull KTM factory bikes are 14th and 18th. Don't forget Pol, who's 21st.
Oh,
Who's on the factory bike this weekend?
at least not last. Sorry, Marini.
Yeah, it's a weird... Your mic is really tangled up, isn't it? It's a really weird weekend, this. I'm not going to deny that I love this circuit. The Italian Grand Prix is always one of my favourites. So I'm really glad, because we haven't done the Italian Grand Prix on the main channel in 2 years.
Really?
Kept getting blocked, remember last year?
Oh, yeah.
Vignales still pushing.
Italia.
In fact, do you want to know something that's really weird?
What?
The 2 MotoGP blocks that came last year were both during Italian races.
Oh, I'm terrified now.
Yeah, I've been paranoid all weekend. It came at the Italian Grand Prix and the San Marino Grand Prix at Emilia-Romagna, which is in Italy. The Mazzana World Circuit one. So both of them came...
Please be kind.
Yeah. Both of them came in Italy, which I found a coincidence.
So we're going to be super paranoid this weekend.
We've already had 2 from Dorna this year anyway, so I think we're good for our quarter. Also, Maddie Patterns is on our side now, so there's not much you can do. Quick, get the spit and polish. They're literally getting the dust off of Acosta's suit with polish and a cloth. I'm not even kidding. They're polishing him. They are shining up Pedro Acosta.
Well, we've got to stick him back in the trophy room.
Why don't you just get some Durex lube and slove it all over him? That way, when he next falls off the bike, it just straight across the track. Good for every occasion. Seriously, why not? I'll just get some Vaseline and slobber over him as well. Oh, he's ridiculous. Polish.
Why was that so difficult for Bezzecchi to do?
Polish on a leather suit.
That's worrying.
It was normal polish as well.
Not even leather polish.
No, it was normal polish.
You can see why they go through so many suits. Why was it so difficult just then for one of the Marquezes to get on the bike? I think it was... was it Mark?
Mark's in Sector 1. Alex is also in Sector 1. It could have been either.
Yeah, it's one of the Marquezes. One of them found it increasingly difficult to get on that bike.
What was the helmet colour?
I don't remember. Is one of them taller than the other?
Alex is taller than Mark.
It might have been Alex.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to see how good F124 is in a few hours, says Omi. I have not brought it yet. And I don't think I will buy F124. I have no need of it.
Why?
Because I didn't buy F123 either. I waited for F123 to become available as the free by-month one, and it came available. So I'll just wait till the end of the cycle and get F124 on the PlayStation Network.
System. Turn 1.
Well, it did. That saved me 80 quid.
Okay, that is a lot.
And that's a race meeting where I could work.
It is. There's a lot of tyre degradation there.
Yeah. By the way, you better hope Le Mans gets a lot, because alongside having to pay for Donington, not Kill, buying a wireless transmitter for one of these, and paying you back, I'm already out of money.
And that's me watching an ad.
Yeah.
Oh, watch later.
I think actually, over the last couple, I think I've got this actually. I'm just going to show Megan.
Yeah, none of you lot gets in there.
Yeah. Today's the last day of the May ad revenue, though. So everyone keep watching for 6 minutes. Just get more ads. We need it.
Put it on in the background.
Yeah. That's a big one. There's the off-board angle for Acosta for the first time. That bike got stuck in that gravel. It's deep gravel here as well.
Oh, here's a replay.
You take the low road, I'll take the high road.
He jumped on a moving bike onto the very back of it. That is impressive.
I'm so glad he actually got the seat, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have had kids. Because of the sharp, flappy guard that's made of metal there. That would have pierced that suit quite easily.
That would have.
Right, was it Mark?
Mate. Is their suit exactly the same?
No. Small differences.
Is there as much red on Alex?
No. It was Mark.
It might have been Alex.
It's the one problem, actually, when two brothers race in the same team. You can't tell them apart.
Wait. 3. I'm pretty sure it was actually Mark.
Well, that helps because Alex's number is 73.
Got it! It was one of the 3s! See it! Whoa, whoa, ah! Internal frustration and external frustration.
Remember... Oh, I thought we went off there, Mark. How am I look back up? SSG says, remember the thrilling finishing in Mugello with both Lorenzo and Petrucci beat Mark in 16 and 19. I remember the 2013 race and 2014 races with Lorenzo and Mark. Yeah, 2 years running, they were last lap, side-by-side battles. I was losing my mind in the box. And we've actually got those races, so if we find the live timing, if anyone knows of where you can replay MotoGP live timings, we'll do some classic races.
Okay.
Robin says, it seems like Mark has managed to pull together the time attack lap. Pecco and Hoy playing catch-up now. Interesting to see the Q2 tomorrow. It is indeed as well.
I need to see Alex's suit.
The last 10 minutes of this session though, is really where we're going to see the last time attacks. But Mark Marquez on a 1:45.582.
Just in case you didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
He's got his name.
He's got a mark on his backside. Look at that, 345 kilometres an hour for Mark Marquez in the drop zone. Right, here's... Oh, no, this is still Mark. I thought it was Alex for a second. Right, I don't think Alex is sponsored by Red Bull.
I don't think it was Mark.
There's Acosta's second bike. And there's Acosta polished up.
It was a lot more grey, the suit I saw.
Here's another accident now. This is on the CCTV footage, so it's the third bike in. Okay, so he just dropped on entry and then they got the bike caught through the gravel and barrel rolled 3 times. Not the best there, is it?
No, it's quite an aesthetically pleasing crash.
Both Yamahas inside the top 10 at the moment. Second for Rins, 6th for Corraro, as SHG says. Here's Mark again, 3 turns down.
I don't remember the suit being as red. I remember it being more grey.
Then that'll be Alex.
Yeah, so Alex was struggling to get on his bike.
That took a few more minutes than you would have liked.
Well, I don't know them by suit. And it doesn't help that they're brothers. And both have 3s in their numbers.
When Maddie Patterson eventually gets here as well in the commentary, in an actual commentary weekend, when she's less busy, because that woman works more than me. Honestly, I don't know how she finds the time. I really don't. The longest conversation I'm going to have with her is when I've stood next to her for 3 days at Donington. I'm going to learn so much that weekend. It's going to be a real insight for me as a commentator. Because I'm not doing anything that weekend. I'm going as a fan.
Woohoo.
I am going down and I'll be at Donington. I'll be watching the racing, but I'll also be watching. I'll be meeting up with Maddie, obviously, and I'll be seeing how that Semket race team works, and how a race team works, and everything. And I can't wait. I honestly can't, because I'm honestly smiling. I can't wait to see how it all operates, and I can't wait to meet Mallory and Lizzie, the 2 riders as well, and get to know them. And yeah, hopefully Simon's there as well. We can have well, Simon's got this wonderful cappuccino addiction as well, so like me, so coffee as well.
Oh, you two are going to be bouncing off the balls.
Don't think Maddie, just in case Maddie's watching, I can't say what I was going to say in case, if she's there too. Josh T's going to be there on the Sunday as well.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's a whole team meet-up.
That's a lot.
You could go.
That's a lot.
I'm going to watch race 2 with JT.
Besides, are you sure there's nothing on that weekend?
IndyCar, 2 races at Iowa. JT's covering the first one, and then we're finding cover for the second. You'll probably be in here for that.
Exactly why I can't go.
Monitoring things.
And
like audio, isn't it? You'll probably have to be in the commentary box as well for those 2.
Yay.
And I don't think I could commentate from Kellyanne's, could I? Considering that they are
no
night races.
But hold on, you.
Good girl. Well, she bit me to be fair.
Yeah, though at the worst timing.
Oh.
In her sleep.
Oh. Naughty Zara. As we get when our niece is teething.
Yeah. She's got 2 teeth now, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is that I can't.
She went well yesterday. She had been picked up from nursery.
I know. Sure, I know. Sure, can I?
I don't know, maybe.
I wonder if it's hands, foot, and mouth. Thank you very much, Zara.
No, that was a month ago.
My feet.
We would have
worse
been
now as
fine.
well.
I finally stopped peeling.
Yeah, but it's on my feet now as well. Where I'm peeling as well on the toes. Have you got that?
No,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it only went on my hands.
I think it's just my eczema. It's just like flushing out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie's got us sick. No matter how much everyone else says it wasn't her, I
It
know
was her.
things. I know how nurseries are.
Considering that she was literally rubbing her face on me when she was trying to sleep. Right, last day I was there, she would not go, as Acosta just comes up, he's 3.5 tenths down, by the way, in the middle sector, she would not go to sleep at all. Like, she was refusing.
Probably had hand, foot, and mouth.
Yeah, well, we picked her up from the nursery. She was refusing to go to sleep, so Kellyanne was exhausted, so I had hold of her. And I was standing up with her, and we were watching Hey Dougie. So I had hold of her, I was moving her up and down, shaking a little bit as well, and she's going, like, wriggling around, and then wiping her face on my arm, biting my finger, because she's teething, and then, all of a sudden, she just stops, and she just falls asleep. And I'm holding her. I'm like, Kellyanne, she's asleep. Kellyanne, she's asleep. Kellyanne. I was like, right, don't move her. I was like, I can't move. She was really heavy as well. After a while, she's a really heavy baby. She's light as a feather, but if you hold her for a while, she's really
It gets
heavy.
really tiring on your arms.
Yeah.
You feel like you're doing a workout because you're just like, because obviously it's holding a baby is like holding a weight in your hands for an extremely long amount of time.
Red sector's coming up now, finally, with 18 minutes to go. Maverick Vinales, 24.7 first sector, 22.2 second sector, 34.5 in the third sector. He's coming up to the last sector now. He's 2 tenths up, and Acosta is 600ths of a thousandths up. And here comes Maverick Vinales up towards the line as well, and goes fastest on a 1:45.44. And so that moves him a tenth and a half ahead of Marc Marquez, and Acosta estimated to go P2. Now we're seeing the time start to come down.
I don't know how they do it all day long.
What? Take care, Zara.
Hold on, I can't say it. I'm just like, they must be really strong now.
I said I would have worn a papoose.
Don't do exercise, you just constantly do this with Zara. It's like,
Megan, when you next go down, get Dan to make you a strawberry daiquiri.
I will.
They are so tasty. I want it. We had 2.
I like strawberries.
I think is it vodka or gin in a daiquiri? I can't remember.
Either way, I like both.
I think it's a gin. It's very nice though. Oh, and the Polish vodka is lovely. Definitely getting Julia to bring a couple over.
I'm going down there in August.
So am I.
Different timings though.
No, I'm in July actually, aren't I? For the World Superbike. I've got to get that sorted
I think
actually.
they're away in July. Or at least they're away.
No,
at
but
some
when
point.
they're there, Elliot's there for the weekend.
Yeah, and then they're going away.
Yeah, a week later. And then I'm in Scotland. Scotland? How on earth that's going to work, I don't know.
We're busy this year.
3? I'll be at racetracks a lot. Donington 3 times, Knock Hill once, and then Brands at the end of the year. Need your help for that one. Because it's going to be me, Josh T, and Jess at Brands. And it's also MotoGP's Japanese Grand Prix as well. So I'm going to travel down the Friday, so the sprint race and the Grand Prix, which are on in the middle of the night. Sorry. I'm going to need you in here.
What do you mean, middle of the night?
I mean middle of the night.
Midnight? 1, 3,
5 a.m.
What?
Yeah. Just
That's
before,
not middle of the night. That's early morning.
be glad it's not Australia.
The sun will be up.
Yeah. In October.
Oh wait, October. It's gonna be dark.
And cold. Put the microphone down. We need that lead.
We're about to have some very technical difficulties.
Put it down. Technical difficulties. Right, okay. Let's play this phone game. Give me mine back. Thank you. Megan.
Mine now.
It's a stone floor. Do you really want to play that game with
Yes.
£1,000 machinery? You've broken my phone case more.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Look, you scratched it.
You sure I wasn't already there?
No, it's where you damaged the thing.
It was already damaged!
Look, I can't afford to replace a phone case as well. Right, can we get back to the action, please? Know it all.
15 minutes.
Yeah, and this is when the crunch time begins because, look, everyone's starting to come out on the track now as well. So finally we've got our laps back.
Morbidelli.
Up into 6th position. 1:45. Lap time cancelled for Nakagami, exceeding track limits. Right, now we've got the action coming. This is what we like to see because, look, Martin, 2/10 down, Aleix down, but this is the warm-up laps. So they're getting their bikes in the optimum tyre range, medium front, soft rear tyres from them all, brand new across the board. Now they're going to really start going, right, let's see what we can do. And Martin in that Prima Primax at the disadvantage here because he's towing every one of them down that straight. Aleix, Miller and Binder. Martin goes 4th, Aleix goes 8th, Miller goes 6th, Binder stays outside in 11th, and Martin improves to 4th, 1:45.716. Out goes Brad Binder of the top 3 at the moment, the top 10.
None of them are improving now.
No.
Now they are.
Yeah, Brad Binder, 24.716. He knows which side his bread's buttered, doesn't he? He's finding that Delta time.
It's about 4 riders right now that are actually improving on the track, and that's Martin, Aleix Espargaro. Let's differentiate now. Yay! Binder and Raul Fernandez.
Binder's only up by 0.003 of a second. So into sector 2, he's down by 1/10.5. Martin's down by 82 thousandths and he's bound down the inside. That's Binder passing Jack Miller and Acropiata 2 and spoiling both their laps.
They're all doing racing things right now. I don't know why. They're acting like it's an actual race instead of practice.
Aleix backed out. Aleix and Miller's backed out as well. So both of them back out their lap.
The fact that this isn't even full position, this is just practice.
Binder staying on the back of Jorge Martin. Martin back on a different race livery this weekend because that's the same one they had back at the Spanish Grand Prix, not in their usual pinky blacky. No, there he is. So that's Martin. Who's in front of him then? Because that also had the 88. That's Oliveira.
Let me double...
In the track house, yeah. So Oliveira's jumped him somewhere around the track as well. They're going to have words between Miller and Binder later. Words equals fists. Raul Fernandez in the track house jumps up to 6th position. Fabulous lap time there, 1:45.784.
Wow, he recently, he has really been jumping up the field, I think.
Led the race in the sprint. Front row start in both Grand Prix and feature, but dropped back and crashed in the sprint.
I think it's time for us to move up to a higher team.
Well, it's an Aprilia bike, factory Aprilia bike, and Trackhouse, of course, only in their 7th Grand Prix. They're really getting a hold of what this system needs to be, and the American NASCAR team coming over to MotoGP, proving it's worth its while. You can watch NASCAR as well on Sunday evening, 8:30 British Summer Time, for round 15 of the season from World Wide Technology Raceway.
Here's a replay of that.
That's Martin. Oh, and
Oliveira and Martin.
Martin was furious. See his hand go up.
Yeah, because they made contact with the rear and front wheels.
I said this in the first practice session. I'll say it again now. I don't think Martin's got what it takes to be a world-class rider. He's very quick. He wins sprint races, but he doesn't get through in the Grand Prix these days. And Bagnaia is the opposite.
He has been struggling,
Yeah, Martin's fantastic in sprint races, but bad in the Grand Prix. Bagnaia is the opposite, where he's bad in the sprints, but great in the Grand Prix. And that's why the championship's swinging the way it is.
Who's leading right now?
Martin is leading the standings by about 39 points to Bagnaia.
Yeah, because it got quite close a couple of races ago, didn't it?
And then Bagnaia crashed out. Martin took the lead, and then, after the Spanish Grand Prix. So France and Catalunya changed the swing of it again because Bagnaia crashed out. But Marc Marquez, don't forget, Marc is the only one of the top 3 in the championship. He's on 114, 2 points back to Bagnaia. He took a while to get used to that bike, but now if Marc Marquez can get qualifying sorted out, he is consistent in the sprint races. 14th to 2nd in both the French and Catalan Grand Prix sprint and features.
Martin's had his lap time cancelled.
This is why. All 4 wheels on the green. Yeah. Way off the track and on the grass.
Oh, geez, that is a definite off.
Martin knew it immediately as well, so that's why that lap time got cancelled.
Do you know, I've noticed over the past few races for every sport, well, at least the ones I've done, that they have, 10, who's number
Marini.
10? Marini, he's had his lap time deleted, not that it does
He's got
anything for
no
him.
time at all, Luca Marini on the board.
Yeah, he ain't having a great day. Yeah,
No, he's not.
I've noticed that the champion leaders are being caught up
Yeah.
in each of the sport, like in F1.
What's
Max is being
happened
caught
to
by
Max?
Leclerc
Yeah.
and
Lando.
also Lando.
Yeah. Seems like we're on a bit of a turn, aren't we, in motorsport recently as
The
well?
L's are catching up to him.
Yeah. Well,
Where's Lewis?
well, you said, didn't you, Megan, that those 3 races that Max hasn't won this year have been all
Began with
races.
an L.
All,
I meant M.
All races begin with an M.
Next to Montreal.
Yeah. Where are we? Melbourne, Miami, Monaco.
Yeah.
Tell
Is
me.
Monza on Montreal?
Monza is coming up later on this year. Of
Didn't
course.
Didn't Charles write something about Monza?
No,
at
he
some point?
wrote Miami, Monaco, and no, he wrote Australia, Miami, and Monaco, and those 3 races, Max hasn't won. So it's the Leclerc curse, but reversed.
I think this year has been for F1. It's like we should call it the curse breaker.
Yeah, we thought it started out going, oh, here we go then.
And then we're just like, oh,
we got to
Carlos has won again.
we got to Australia and went, oh, okay, and then we got the next 2 races. We went, oh, well, never mind then.
And then Lando wins.
We get to Miami. We go, hang on, and then we have
A race of
Emilia
Max.
Romagna where Max is not that good in qualifying and only wins by 7 tenths to Lando. And then we all go, hang on. Then we get to Monaco. And we go, oh my God, this could
And
actually
he's
happen.
stuck in 6th.
Yeah, the entire race.
George Russell did an amazing job at keeping him there.
Oh yeah. So a little bit of a break now as everyone comes back to the pit lane because we're about to start the final bonanza to decide the running order for Q2 and Q1 of the Italian Grand Prix here for MotoGP. 8 minutes to go. Your current top 10, Vinales, Marc Marquez, Rins, Martin, Bagnaia, Ralph Fernandez, Miller, Oliveira, Acosta and Morbidelli. They have the top 10. Outside that, 11 to 24, is Aleix Espargaro, Di Gianantonio, Binder, Quartararo. Bastianini now goes 15th. Oh, and Digi's just got up the order. And Rins goes 2nd. Wow, okay. Right, I'll hold my tune because everything's starting to change. And look at Martin. Martin is furious with something in the bike as well. He was not happy there. Lou says Bastianini improves from to 15th only. Rins to P2. Bastianini does stay 15th as well. Gift says, I just hope Mark makes it into Q2. Where is he at the moment? Marc Marquez is in 3rd position, and here they go. So it's a blue helmet for Mark. It's a blue helmet for Alex, red for Mark, and that means it was Mark who had the problem.
I don't know anymore. It was one of them. Visor. I
Strip.
understand, but still.
It's involving Bagnaia and Alex Marquez is currently under investigation by the stewards.
Okay. In fact, I just don't understand why he couldn't have done that before he left.
Right, visor strips aren't a problem in MotoGP.
I don't care. They might be.
No, they're not. They're really not. They just run over them. They don't get stuck anywhere.
You watch. One day, it'll get stuck in.
Right, this is Alex Marquez and Enea Bastianini. So Bastianini goes in. Alex goes into turn 12 a bit too deep. And Alex is furious with Bagnaia.
Alex, you're going round a corner. Please look where you're going.
Okay, so Alex was furious because Bagnaia blocked him into the braking zone, and then Bagnaia got blocked at the start of his push lap, so neither party happy. That's a 50-50. They shouldn't have done it either.
And I'm pretty sure it was Alex, because it looked very blue toned.
That's Alex.
Everything.
Yeah, if it was blue tone, it's Alex. Mark goes as a red tone. Reddy orangey. Kind of like the Cheers logo.
I don't think it was. No.
Is that an orange winglet on the front of that Ducati there, not red?
Maybe they're going for something new.
Just trying to see what they've got left.
Yeah, it's orange.
It is orange, yeah. Okay. They're only Velcroed on these days, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably had to at this point.
Oh, hello. That's Ralph Fernandez coming out of the pit lane. Where are we? Lou says SGT, Bastianini losing P9, Bagnaia penalty. Bazecchi also had a tough time too. Bastianini having a really horrible time since his HT as well. Mark slaps not enough for Q2. Gift says seems to be struggling a lot in practice, just needs a break from Q1. Yeah, Bagnaya's up by a 1/10.5 or so. So Bagnaya's improving on the delta time, so there's still a lot to be found. Cross the line we come then for another bonanza lap time from everybody else. It's to start the laps, and about 19 of them crossing that line to start lap times.
I find it funny how Acosta's in 10th and he's not even... Wait a minute, what?
What?
Has Acosta gone onto a second bike or something and still in?
Yeah,
I didn't realise that.
I did say. He got back to the pit lane and changed to second bikes.
I probably didn't hear.
Wears headphones, doesn't even pay attention.
Sometimes I just get lost in my own head. And it just thinks of other things.
Not hard, it's drafty in there.
Not really, it's quite cluttered.
10th for Pedro Acosta as well.
That's why sometimes so skippy.
For some reason, I always imagine your mind as that dream of Gary the Snail.
No,
Do you remember? From SpongeBob.
I remember. Though I know exactly what my mind's like. I literally have a room there.
Oh, Marc Marquez is 6 seconds off the pace here of Maverick Vinales, 1:45.424. Out to the line then. Bagnaya's 4/10 faster. This is going to be an absolutely storming lap for Pecco Bagnaia as he crosses the line here. It's a 1:44.938. 4.5 tenths faster than Maverick Vinales. Quartararo is still a 1/10 of a second faster. So is Binder. Marc Marquez is still 6 thousandths of a second down. Here comes Quartararo next up to the line. Nearly touches the white line as well. Bike is still a little bit giddy across it. Quartararo goes third fastest. Lost a lot of time across that line. Half a second out that last corner. 1:45.480. Binder up to the line as well. Can he get through? He's 14th at the moment as the time starts to jump through. Marc Marquez got blocked and he's half a second down as well. Up to the line comes Brad Binder then. He's 14th fastest. Binder goes second. Bagnaia still top. Alex Marquez goes fourth. Marc Marquez goes into third position. Acosta goes ninth. Now 10th as Oliveira jumps into the top 10. Rins in the danger zone as well now as at that time counts out. Oh, and off the track. Is that Martin again?
Yes.
Martin off the track and turn one through the gravel. He's kept it upright and moves it out to the grass, but that's going to be his lap time pretty much done. Martin's in 5th at the moment, but Bastianini has lap time deleted. Rins back into the top 10.
With my mind, imagine Sherlock Holmes' mind palace, but a little bit different. And with filing systems.
So, Magnussen's. Charles Augustus Magnussen.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
Bad, you're a sociopath. Or just a psychopath at this point as well, because he really was weird. As he comes through. Right, look at Acosta. 10.5 down at the moment as he comes back. Could be out of 2. Estimated to go P7 at the moment. He's P9.
Vinales has his lap time deleted.
Right, so that's put where's that put Vinales? 6th. Alesia's 7th. Salvadori on the other Aprilia this weekend, down in 22nd position. He's wild-carding too. And for 2 wildcards to beat Luca Marini, by the way, that's A, a sorry state for Repsol Honda, and B, a sorry state for Luca Marini. And Johan Mir. In fact, Pole's beaten Mir. That Repsol Honda team is in absolute shambles at the moment.
I thought his brother taught him better than this.
Even Gift says, where did that lap time come from Miguel Oliveira? P2 at the moment, 1:45.340, 4/10 off the pace. Where did that lap time come from Bagnaia? 4/10 of a second quicker than anybody else. He's
gone
on
back in.
medium front, soft rear tyres. Here comes Pedro Acosta. Can he start closing the gap? Binder first across the line though. He's 4/10 down. Binder doesn't improve to 12th only. Acosta goes up to second place, gets himself very safely through. Morbidelli goes into 13th as well. Bastianini kicks out Alex Rins as well. Quartararo in the top 10. Bastianini goes 8th fastest. Rins though, 2/10 down. Rins is looking mighty strong here to do something if he can get it out the last corner right. Bagnaia, well, to be fair, he can go home and have a cup of tea at this point as well. Here comes Alex Rins though. Is he going to kick out his teammate Fabio Quartararo? He's the rider at risk across the line. Rins kicks out Quartararo. 1:45.211 up into second position, and Quartararo's in Q1 while Rins goes through.
That
and a whole
so
mammoth here. And out goes Aleix Espargaro. He goes through the gravel on 1 and Rins backs out mid-corner 2. Wow!
That looks so synchronised.
Oh.
I love how Bagnaia is literally just like, oh, this bit of a bike needs redoing, and he's literally has just gone first.
Oh, and Quartararo nearly dropped it as well. He backs out of his lap times. That's it. Quartararo, well, actually, 36 seconds left. 1:10 on the board. Quartararo guns it. He might get another lap time in, but that might be Quartararo done. 30 seconds, 1:14 on the clock. Yeah, that's him done, isn't it? Unless he crosses the line with a nanosecond to go. Bagnaia will leave the pit lane to do a practice start simulation, but that is it.
I love how his helmet still says 63. It's very contradictory.
He's still number 1, but his race number is 63, of course. Here comes Fabio Di Gianantonio into the last corner. 10 seconds left on the board. Can he do anything? Both the VR46 is currently out of qualifying at the moment. And so far, it's a real surprise mixed bag in Q1. Cross the line, Digi. 12th.
Why has Bagnaia even gone back out?
Flags out. Quadraro's in the pit lane. Quadraro's going to have to go through qualifying 1. He's out of the session.
Woohoo.
Well, wasn't that a turn up for the books?
It was. First
Bastianini 6th, Bezzecchi 14th, Digi 12th, Nakagami 19th. I don't see anyone else improving. Raul Fernandez might be something, though. Marc Marquez, 5th fastest. Marc goes through to Q2. He really needed that one as well.
Oh, Marini has 2 fastest sets of times. Can he...
Raul Fernandez is estimated to go P13 at the moment.
Nothing.
4 tenths down on the deck. Alex goes into 8th position. Vinales 9th. Aleix Espargaro's the rider at risk. But it's only Raul Fernandez, really, who could stop him doing anything.
He's
yeah,
not
it
much
is.
of a risk right now.
Marini 24th. He's out of it. Raul Fernandez then the only one who can spoil the party to put Aleix Espargaro out of qualifying. Bagnaia, that's it. It's all done. Everyone's taking the flag.
I'm going to predict 11th.
He's a second off the pace at the moment, Raul Fernandez. I think he's might have backed off, so Raul might have to go through the next half of the session. What's the gap between Quadraro? That's in a second. Yeah, it's done. Done. So Raul Fernandez can't do anything as well.
He might get 11.
No.
He
Too
doesn't
far
get
off.
anything.
Yeah, too far off. Stays where he is. Everyone takes the flag then. Your top 10 going through automatically to Q2. Pecco Bagnaia by 0.2 of a second to
Q1.
Alex Rins. Yamaha second in both sessions today. Quadraro 1, Rins 2. Quadraro in practice 1 this morning was second fastest. Rins in practice was second fastest as well. Acosta 3rd. Oliveira for Trackhouse goes through in 4th. Marc Marquez finally breaks the duck, gets through to 5th. Bastianini is 6th. Martin 7th. Alex Rins 8th. Maverick Vinales 9th. Aleix Espargaro 10th. So both the Aprilias go through. Quadraro, Di Gianantonio, Binder, Bezzecchi, Morbidelli, Raul Fernandez, Miller, Paul Espargaro, Nakagami, Zarco, Mia, Salvadori, Augusto Fernandez and Luca Marini all have to go through the first session. Megan, all of the factory KTMs having to go through that session, whereas Acosta got through. That is unacceptable.
It is, especially from a man who... Like, that man literally crashed out.
Yeah, and still managed to...
And he beat them.
Yeah, 3rd fastest for Acosta on the factory KTM, but on the gas customer bike.
They're going to get some serious talking tos.
Oh, it makes my blood boil. It really, really does. Unbelievable.
Right.
But Danny Pedrosa says, just give me that bike. Really does. Nice mark, says Musin as well.
He needs
Thanks
that
for the
bike.
session. No problem, Robin. Right, just give you the coverage details for tomorrow. Later on tonight at 8 o'clock British Summer Time, IndyCar Detroit, first practice session. Saturday, tomorrow, you can join us at 9:10 for the second practice session for the Italian Grand Prix. That's immediately led into with qualifying as well. 11:15, you can join us for Motor E Race 1. At 1:45 British Summer Time, you can join us for the sprint race as well for MotoGP. And then you've got IndyCar second practice at 2:10. Josh T take you through that with the world feed. And then at 5:15 British Summer Time, we've got IndyCar qualifying from Detroit. So that's Saturday's action for you. Sunday, 8:40 MotoGP warm-up, 10 a.m. Moto3, 11:15 Moto2, 12:45 MotoGP, 2:30 IndyCar warm-up from Detroit, 5 o'clock IndyCar Detroit Grand Prix, and 8:30 NASCAR from Worldwide Technology Raceway. All times British Summer Time. Megan, thoughts on the session?
I thought it was quite intriguing of everyone seeing how they are going about this track. I don't know whether that made sense to other people. It did in my mind. Their attitude to it, maybe.
Pecco Bagnaia, what a time. A 1:44.938. He's fastest here. We'll see you tomorrow for practice 2 and qualifying. Bye-bye.